4th October 2023. Heavy rains caused the glacial South Lhonak lake in Sikkim to break its banks, causing a glacial lake outburst flood. The flood reached the Teesta Dam at Chungthang at midnight before its gate could be opened, destroying the dam in minutes. And water levels downstream in the Teesta River rose up to 20 feet, causing widespread damage. It is the deadliest flood in the area after the 1968 Sikkim floods, flooding many areas in Magan, Gangtok, Pakyong and Namchi districts in Sikkim and Kalimpong, Kuch Bihar, Jalpaiguri and Darjeeling districts in West Bengal. The flood also went onwards to Bangladesh, where it affected hundreds of villages along the Teesta River. 15 bridges across the state were washed away, and the north of the state, including the capital Gangtok, was cut off from the rest of India as parts of National Highway 10 collapsed. 3,000 tourists were stranded across the state. At least 40 people were killed and 22 injured, while 75 were reported missing as of 6th October. By 18th October, 92 were confirmed dead, with more bodies being retrieved. Among the missing were 23 Indian Army personnel, of whom 7 were subsequently found dead and 1 rescued alive. According to the National Disaster Management Authority, a combination of excess rainfall and a glacial lake outburst flood event at South Lhonak Lake in North Sikkim could have triggered the flash floods. A similar flood took place in 1968 when 4 days of continuous rainfall in the region of Sikkim and Darjeeling caused hundreds of landslides. Houses and bridges were destroyed, including the famous Anderson Bridge at the Teesta Bazaar, under the huge force of the flood. The locals say that it's more than ecological. They are of the view that infrastructural development works, corporate greed, deforestation, the building of dams in such a vulnerable zone may have led to these disasters. This video was taken just one day after the authorities allowed only smaller vehicles to travel along the treacherous road. We were lucky enough to pass through the road without being hit by any shooting boulders from above. The mud and debris lying all along the National Highway 10 is a grim reminder of what people went through that fateful night. The empty and desolate roads which lay in front of us was a clear indication of how people were scared to travel.
Mm-hmm.